Welcome back to Morning Break, and today's Monday Motivations brought to you by Gates Brain Health. Today we're so excited. We have Liz Goodgold joining us. She is a personal and business branding coach, and today we are talking about why mental health matters and all of the amazing resources that we have right here in Northern Nevada. So thank you, Liz, for stopping by.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, let's start with kind of painting the landscape of mental health here in Nevada as well as in the country.
Right, so there's a few things. First of all, it's been estimated that 500,000 Nevada residents are struggling right now with mental illness.
Wow.
And the worst part is that it was exacerbated during the pandemic, right? There were feelings of isolation and depression and anxiety. And so we really have this issue where there's this huge demand and not enough supply. In fact, in the state, we think that there's about a shortage of 8,000 psychiatrists across the country to help deal with this mental health crisis.
Wow. And as somebody who has been very honest on this show about my own mental health, you know, I suffer from anxiety. I've been diagnosed with depression in the past. It's already an isolating disease. And then when the pandemic hit and everyone was even more isolated, I think things got exacerbated, but then also people started talking more about it, which was the good side of it. All of a sudden, it was just like people were expressing how they were feeling and that they weren't alone, because then somebody else would reach out and be like, don't worry, I got you. I've been there too. It was beautiful to see, but it's also really hard to kind of wrap your head around that there is such a need.
There is, and I love the fact that we're reaching this point where it's normalcy.
Yeah.
Simone Biles can talk about it. She can have her session right before her Olympic event. So I love the fact that it's being normalized and we're having great conversations. And most importantly, there are resources right here in Northern Nevada to help anybody struggling with mental health.
Yeah, exactly. And it's cool too, because there are so many resources that cater to very specific as well as generic kind of clientele. So it's like, if you've got a specific need, I guarantee you there is a place for you. So let's talk about some of those things, starting first with kind of a newer business. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, what I love about Sugi Psychiatry, it's one of the only urgent care, walk-in, no appointment needed places for mental health.
Wow.
So Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, ages 7 to 700.
Wow.
Everybody's available and you get seen in person, guaranteed.
Wow.
They take virtually every type of insurance. And it doesn't matter whether you're in crisis, you need a change in medication, or you just need to talk to somebody. Sugi Psychiatry is there.
Wow, that's amazing. One of the other ones that we like to talk about is, I believe it's called the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and we have one chapter specifically for Nevada.
We do, and what's great about them is they do a lot of Zoom as well as in person, and they do 8-week sessions. So if you're struggling with LGBT issues or you're struggling with stress, there's a program for you, and virtually all of this is free.
Wow.
So you don't just get one session, you really join a whole workshop, and over a couple of months, you can really see improvement and get treatment.
I love that. What can you tell us about the Nevada Peer Support Network?
This is a special place that serves people who serve.
Wow.
So these are our frontline workers. These are our emergency care. These are our military. These are our veterans.
Wow.
And so this is all completely free, and they work on everything from wellness to grief.
Amazing.
It's a great group.
Wow, so cool. And then for the regular citizens, you've got Northern Nevada Hopes, which is a company I specifically love.
They are 501c3. They just opened a 43,000 square foot facility here in Northern Nevada. And they serve actually the underserved. So they work extensively with the homeless and people who have issues and anyone who's below the $27,000 per year income level.
Amazing. That is so cool. And it's right here in Reno.
Right here, and they also have this beautiful philosophy that they call the no judgment zone.
Beautiful.
So they help people with addiction or sexually transmitted diseases or other really big issues. And their point is, no judgment, let's deal with the issue and try to give you really good help and resources to move you forward.
I love that. It's all about basically combating the stigma of mental health by normalizing it and then giving people the resources to get out of whatever issue that they're facing. And sometimes it's a long process, and it seems like all of these companies are here for the long haul. It's beautiful.
They really are, and I think it's great. So if you're suffering today, the most important takeaway is there is a resource and a place for you.
Absolutely. Liz, thank you so much for being here, for giving us this little nugget of hope today on this Monday morning. We appreciate it.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.